Welcome to Ælementz, your daily source of insights across finance, science, and beyond. Join us to grow and learn while living your busy life. Imagine walking through a forest filled with countless species of plants, insects, and animals. Each one has a unique story, shaped by millions of years of adaptation and survival. This is the story of evolution, the process that explains how life on Earth has transformed from single-celled organisms to the incredible diversity we see today. But how does evolution work, and what makes it so powerful? Today, we're exploring the science, the history, and the awe-inspiring beauty of evolution. What is evolution, and how does it work? Evolution is the process by which living organisms change over time through variations in their traits. These changes are driven by natural selection, a mechanism first proposed by Charles Darwin. In simple terms, it's survival of the fittest. Organisms with traits that help them survive and reproduce are more likely to pass those traits on to the next generation. Think of evolution as a long, ongoing experiment. Each generation produces slightly different versions of life, and the environment acts as the test. Over time, successful traits accumulate, leading to the development of new species. This is why we see such incredible variety in nature, from towering trees to tiny microbes. Where did the idea of evolution come from? The concept of evolution wasn't discovered overnight. Ancient philosophers like Anaximander and Lucretius speculated about life's origins, but it wasn't until the 19th century that the theory took shape. Charles Darwin and Alfred Russel Wallace independently developed the idea of natural selection, but Darwin's book On the Origin of Species in 1859 cemented the theory. Darwin's work built on earlier ideas, including those of geologist Charles Lyell, who proposed that Earth's features changed gradually over time. Darwin applied this principle to life, showing how small changes in organisms could lead to the evolution of entirely new species over millions of years. Humans are still evolving. Traits like lactose tolerance, resistance to diseases, and even adaptations to high altitudes have developed in certain populations over relatively recent times. Evolution isn't something that happened in the past, it's an ongoing process. Another fascinating fact: evolution doesn't always lead to better or more complex organisms. It's all about what works in a specific environment. That's why some simpler organisms, like bacteria, are among the most successful life forms on the planet. Why is evolution so controversial? While evolution is supported by overwhelming scientific evidence, it's also a topic that sparks debate. Some of this controversy comes from misunderstandings about what evolution is and isn't. For example, evolution doesn't plan or aim for perfection, it's simply a process of adaptation. Cultural and religious beliefs can also influence how people view evolution. However, many find that understanding evolution deepens their appreciation for the complexity and interconnectedness of life. How does evolution shape life today? Evolution isn't just about ancient fossils, it's happening all around us. Take antibiotic resistance, for example. Bacteria evolve rapidly, and overuse of antibiotics has led to the rise of superbugs that are harder to treat. Evolution also helps us understand our own bodies. Traits like the appendix, wisdom teeth, and even goosebumps are considered vestigial, remnants of our evolutionary past. Studying these features provides clues about how our ancestors lived and adapted. Two fascinating insights about evolution. First, evolution explains why some species look remarkably similar. For instance, sharks and dolphins have similar body shapes, even though one is a fish and the other a mammal. This is called convergent evolution, when different species develop similar traits to solve the same problem. Second, DNA is like a time capsule for evolution. By comparing genetic sequences, scientists can trace the relationships between species and estimate when they shared a common ancestor. It's why we know humans and chimpanzees share about 98% of their DNA. What amazes you most about evolution? Is it the incredible variety of life, the way it explains our own origins, or its relevance to modern science? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for being here. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. A new episode is coming tomorrow. Don't miss out.